Okay. What a week. What a week. So we are going to, I already did this because we finished the 30 trades. Yeah, we finally had wins, lots of them. And I'm going to be checking out, my friend was suggesting that I should look at the fact that what if I use, so in this kind of instance, this is, there's no Gandalf here, there is no Gandalf. It's like, what if we are using the highs and the lows for entries. So when this gave, this was it, this was the high. What if I put my stop here? Or because, in this instance, this is too far, I should have put it maybe, I think in the second trade, I put it on top of it because, okay, we're inside this FEG. This maybe might be, but it was like, what if I put it here? Yes, there might be more losses, or maybe I put it so 1, 2. So maybe there, 2 stops below such that we don't have these very big stops. Yes, we might eat more SL, but we might have better wins. I'll check that out and I'll check out if we have, what if I'm not targeting this, or I'm targeting just the M levels. I want to see what it is but we'll see what the results will have been like. So we did for this, we already finished for Monday. This week was like last week. There wasn't lots of trades. It was Wednesday when we finished it. And on this Wednesday, we missed a glorious Euro trade that just stung. It was just like pain. So this lost because of Trump madness. But on that same day, Trump madness also, this is still there. It hit this. So we have this, and we have this is going to be the shortest 1 hour review simply because I already did for that. So I'll just open that. So this the pain I felt, I was away from my computer. The pain I felt so there, and it will have been previous one, so it's there. So that would have been 1 hour and then there. So pain, but it is what it is. Also, like I told my friend, also it could have gone against me. Trump news could have gone against me. This just it didn't give anything, and when it did, yeah, it was already on this day. And it's also interesting that it did and won, but still. So we have this. So that's 57.38. 57.38. So it was this day to euro. Actually, that's wrong. It's just a CST. It's at this level. It's a long six, and that's 1.5, I believe. 57. That doesn't make sense, I think. 1.5, 157, that's it. Okay. Let's just say, yeah, 1.51. All right. So that was on 8. We can quickly look at what happened. So on EU, I think that was all. There was nothing else apart from this. So just to keep it simple, it was on Monday. We had expansion, closed above, close, bam, one. Simple. This two, it was just M1s, nothing more. Expansion, old ones ran into it. This closed above, came back. So in this instance, I don't know. One, two, the second one is above. So in this instance, my stop will not be there. So I'm trying to think like if I cannot use the director because this week might take it out, then I can use something like this or like a specific pips, maybe like 5 pips above, or I don't know, depending. 5 pips here is nothing. This is gold. So maybe this above and then die. But that was that. That was straightforward. And then we had another U card. I think there should be a long here. So it's in the essence, it's like if we enter here, our stop will be this is 1, 2. So this low is below it. So it will be this is the entry 1, 2. If it's 2, lows below, then this would be this. If it's just two lows including this, but I don't think it includes, I would have to ask my friend about it. So, but that doesn't matter for now because this is not the place to do it, and I'm unnecessarily making this very long already. So I shouldn't do that. Well, I cannot help it. I should have just paused this. Okay. And it goes on like that. You would have to trust that it is what it is, for the cell and this. So this one. So that was this. And then we go to 17th on Thursday. Um, we have a secretion that is okay, I have to pause this for a minute. So I finally understand what I was trying to find out. So we have this. This was on Wednesday. Wednesday, let's see again. Um, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So let's just be certain, but I'm certain Wednesday, this on AUD, there was nothing actually. This was came down and didn't do anything, and that didn't do anything. Wednesday, this was EJ. This went up, this didn't close above. This happened on Thursday because I remember it was just pissing me off madly, kind of like I was just pissed off. But still, I don't think it will have won yet. It will have missed it maybe here or there. But either way, it seems like EJ is bullish. But then we have this, so this lost, but we'll see. Um, this just went down, and this was it. So nothing is there. And on Wednesday, we already took this loss. Okay, so let's come back to Thursday. On Thursday, um, this is not valid, and we can delete this now because we don't need it. So on Thursday we have this, 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 no close above, so no wick above it, so I cannot sell I cannall sell it. Hold up, will have been a good sell? Let's see objectively. No, I'll not put my stop. I'll put my stop there. So what I'm trying to say is this. I stop a bit there, minimum, and this should be the target. Okay, let's not make this too long. It's already too long. So on Thursday, this was painful, painful considering how our market ran. Because this was it. This type one, of course, it reached there. I was so tempted. But then we had on Thursday, yes. But then we had this long, and price was I didn't want to use this because the price was falling, but that's part of the things I believe I used. I looked to the left and I believe I used this low. So I know by the time it got here was 2 hours or something, or less than yeah, it was around that. So I was just too fearful, and or maybe I used this blue line. Yeah, I used that. That's what I traded, which is madness considering that. Of course, I understand price can weak this, but this is nice. This failure to enter it. Well, we'll look at that in a moment. Excuse me. So we had this on Thursday, and so this and all of a sudden means this is on the cards. We didn't touch this, so um we can delete this, and that was just the plan for Friday. So this we can quickly put it. It's almost as if I'm trying my best to make this um to make this very 2.26 48 21. This is the N. Okay. And then, so on Friday, we didn't have anything. This didn't close below, so nothing. And okay, through this, we expanded. We didn't get any T2 before we hit here. So, and then on Friday, this was, I wanted it badly. Came back here, hit this just brilliantly. Stops was there, stop was there. I think I later moved it up, but to be honest, it's just madness. That is it. I think I was considering this, but that's not an expansion. So stop was there. It got to this because I saw it. It was painful, but we tapped this low, and I was waiting for us to hit this. So we still have one, two. On Monday, if they don't reach it, then we delete it. And this was a straight loss. Not a straight loss because it was just I really wanted to, and I considered if I'd seen this because I was no longer on the teaser, I'd have just say, you know what, I'm closing this and accepting this win, but it is what it is. Reached 1.7 of 2 points. So we have this, 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 we have this. Oh my God, so many losses. And we have okay. So this is getting too long, and I believe that was all. There was no other trade for that day. I really love this. So we are back to just almost an average of 2 trades per day. And that was that. We can check UCAD, but believe me, this just ran up, didn't come below, didn't even give you an opportunity to, and refused to hit that. It would have been painful. And gold was this, this was painful, didn't get it. So this was the expansion. I was like, all right, it's close below this. Hit this. I wanted to buy desperately, but then did not. And liquidity, because the possible eats it and they reverse. So that was very interesting, to be honest. That was very interesting. All right. Um, so let's look at gold. Bing, bam, bam, no trade. This is the only one that is ongoing, and it seems I didn't like it that much because it's it, but there's this in back, and then there is this, so we do not know how we open. And I'm hoping that this doesn't open too much and doesn't gap down fully, so that my account is not blown. So that was the only trade yesterday. There was no. Hmm. So it's still ongoing, and that's all for this week. There was just it's the shortest week, just 9 trade, 10, 10. Oh, that was 3 trades, 10 trades, and that's the shortest we've had. On EJ, this has continued nothing. On AU, this just like I said, didn't confirm, and there was no opportunity to buy it. Only GU gave a trade. It was surprising because I bought it on the demo because I was just checking like this looks like, and you see typical GU. And funny enough, only GU. Okay, no, this didn't touch it, so no. So this was a bam bam. Went to it. Oh, wait a minute. I even saw it late, apparently. Ah, yeah, because it only touched it. It didn't close. It didn't wick above until yeah, and then came back. Yeah, and I was like, okay, you know what? 1.3, and yeah, it is what it is. So, all right, thank you. I would stop this, and I will just share this and see. That's the end of this.